Welcome to Barely Balanced. We're two realtor moms building businesses, raising kids, and trying to stay mostly sane. I'm Larissa.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is where real estate and real life collide. I like how you're sitting. That looks cozy. So cozy. Okay. I have been geeked recently. I use this is all AI stuff, okay? But this is Agentic AI.
Wait, a what?
It's called Agentic AI. These are I have bots right now. They have names and they are doing things for me without me asking. So,
Is this okay. At our last ALC education AI meeting, we talked about I forget what it was called. But literally you need to have your own computer. Your bot is a computer constantly running. Is this the same concept?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't need a separate computer for this. I don't need additional hardware for this.
Okay.
This is software. This is beyond ChatGPT, me prompting, give me a listing description. I have bots that are assigned to tasks with due dates, and they do the task when the due date happens and then respond within the card with the prompt. They can assign another human to complete the task.
Okay.
For example, Social Media Sally, who is not a human, she is a bot. She will create carousels, static posts, and captions based off of the reels that I've created in my company. She will do this on a weekly basis. She'll create all the content, and then she will assign Sarah Jane, who is my employee, to actually complete the task and schedule it on Facebook.
Oh.
If Social Media Sally has questions, she will DM us like a real human. Calendar Derek, in case you're curious, on a daily basis will scan my calendar for the next 7 days, identify any meetings with the word listing in it. For example, listing walkthrough, listing call.
Yeah.
And then from that calendar invite, we'll plug it in, send a DM to Stephanie, who's my admin, again, with the client name, their address, the date in which it's on my calendar, and request that she starts preparing documents. All of this is happening without me having to trigger it. And that's just 2 examples of the 8 agents we have right now.
Wait, what? 8? You have 8 agents as in bots?
8 bots that do different tasks like that are all agentic. They are not people that I have to prompt, although I can, and I can DM them.
Whoa.
This is wild. All of this happened in the last month. This is how fast AI is moving.
Yeah, I would say because it was a month ago, this is week of our ALC meetings and stuff. And
I'm not hearing of this agentic bot stuff though coming out of the market center. Unless you are.
It's not the market center. Just our AI leader guy that is pioneering.
You got an inside guy.
Yeah, because what's his name from our AI summit has school.
Oh yes. I don't remember his name.
I want to say Jay Shetty. That is not it, obviously.
It's not Jay.
No, it's not Jay Shetty.
Jason?
No, I don't remember. But he is the one that was brought this to. Is that where it's coming from?
No, this is coming out of ClickUp, which is my project management tool.
ClickUp. What?
Yeah.
Okay, the more you talk about your project manager tool, I feel like I need that because when we discussed our 411, 135, and how you're doing it, but in a way more efficient way, honestly, I was like, okay, I can't be doing it old school anymore because there's way too much room for error. Honestly, I miss 1 week, I miss 2 weeks, then it's all behind.
It's that, and also I need to lazy girl it. I need Calendar Derek to tell me what's going on, and business analyzer Ben will go through my entire business, my P&L, my 411. I'm not kidding, this all happens. All of that happens. So Derek notifies Ben when I have an upcoming calendar event that says review my business. Your jaw is on the floor.
Yeah.
Ben will then analyze my entire business, ask me for my P&L, will review my pipeline that's on the drive. I don't have to give it to him because he has access to my drive.
Okay.
He will review my email if there's anything pertinent in there. And then he will say, here is what's going on in your business. And this is what I recommend you change this month. And then I say, great.
Okay.
Derek, can you put that on my calendar? And then Derek does. And so then I just follow what my bots are doing at this point. My business is like up by 200% this year. And I swear it is because of all this stuff.
Oh my God.
It's getting crazy.
Okay, I also heard like last week there was a in our office hemisphere, okay, that I think it was Crystal that was like, don't come at me asking like what AI to use if you don't have like a system to systematize with AI. And I was 100%. Like, okay, that's where I'm going wrong because I just don't have the framework to systematize. I can't start from scratch. Like, well, that's kind of what I'm doing.
You have to start from scratch, but it is a tool to like give you leverage. It's not the leverage itself unless you program it to be.
Right.
Calendar Derek didn't just fall out of the sky and land in my lap. I had to program him. Right. So he's leverage when I get the leverage. But similarly, you have to know how to dialogue with it and like what ultimately you want. It's like building blocks. Like you have to start with like, these are the things I want to get off my plate. I don't know how. And then you go in there and you go, how do I get these things off my plate?
So, okay. Whenever you're in like coaching,
I'm sorry.
I hate the question, how can I help you? If I knew that answer, like, I don't know. Is it my ADD that I'm like, I don't know how you can help me?
This is what you're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to, what platform do you use? Do you use Claude, Perplexity, ChatGPT? What do you like?
I do Perplexity and Chat.
Okay. So let's just
it's Claude that can do everything.
I love Claude. Claude's my go-to
Isn't it
right
Claude?
now.
I
yes,
think it's Claude.
Claude's my go-to right now. Chat does research, but they're starting to get some
something.
Ads.
It's something.
Claude. Claude.ai.
Is that what you're using for within your...
ClickUp uses ChatGPT and Claude. Do you feel panicky right now? Your energy just got really panicky.
Like, I need my phone. I need to tell you.
Get some notes out. Are you ready?
Yeah. So this is why I like to do the editing because then I'm like, oh, remember when we talked about that?
You can take notes later.
Yeah. Like, hold on. I'll listen to this again.
So you're going to take your AI of choice.
Okay.
So let's just call it ChatGPT.
Yeah. Chat.
And you're going to say, I need help systematizing my business.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to start. And then ChatGPT is going to probably give you back some bullshit response.
Sure. Yeah.
That's not the strong prompt. The strong prompt is, I need help systematizing my business. Ask me 5 questions to start and we'll build from there.
Okay.
It's going to ask you
1
5
at
questions.
A time.
You just respond. And then when you're like, I don't know if this is going the right path, ask it. Ask me more questions so I can give you more context about what I'm struggling with.
Okay.
It will figure out what it needs to ask you to put the pieces together, but it won't know to ask you unless you tell it to. So that's how I've started like all these GPTs of like, I'm struggling with, okay, for a couple months ago, it was, I'm struggling with getting referrals from people. Yeah. Like my database is not giving me the referrals like I thought it would.
Okay.
Ask me some questions to figure out what I'm doing in my business so we know where to go next. And it said, what is your follow-up plan post-close? What is your call plan as you're going through the year talking to people? What is your dialogue in those conversations? So it just asked me questions, kind of like a coach. I responded to it. And then it summarized. Okay, I'm seeing this pattern occur. I need you to add an anniversary plan. Remember how I told you guys that I send pizza cutters after anniversary? So it said, I need you to add an anniversary plan. Boom, I went and implemented. Okay. It said, I need you to have stories on Instagram because you're lacking with that. And within the stories on a regular basis, you need to be teaching people how to actually give you the referral. I kid you not, I received 2 referrals the first 2 weeks I started doing this in my stories.
Wow.
One of them was a direct reply to the story that said, hey, I need you to call my friend. Yeah, so it is figuring out what I'm missing because it has context of, I tell it, I want context of the MREA, and I want any other real estate context. Yeah. What's cool about there being a lot of like technology and like blogs out there for both Keller Williams, but also Real and EXP and like all these cloud brokerages.
Ninja selling. Yeah.
It's all content online the AIs can read. Tom Ferry has a lot of content. So it goes and researches what realtors are doing successfully, and then it packages it in the voice that is you.
Okay, are you using Perplexity to do the research part?
No.
Or are you all Claude?
Now I'm just using Claude because Claude can do deep research.
Okay.
I like Perplexity, but I found that the deep research can still happen on Claude and ChatGPT. You just have to tell them to do the deep research. And I like the emotional responses that Claude gives me.
Yeah.
I'm really phasing out of ChatGPT right now.
Yeah. I feel like my chat is she really strokes my ego.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
She's learned you.
Well, but I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We want to like it.
She's like, oh, and she always ends with like a coaching moment. Here's how we do better. Because I must have told her to do that at some point.
You can tell her to stop.
Oh, I went off on her this one time. She cost me money.
Oh, no.
Oh, so ticked.
Yeah. What happened?
Okay, so I was in a very long conversation with her of like I was trying to systematize some things, and she was like, oh, would you like me to go into Canva and create this template for you? I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do that. And then she's like, okay, oh, well, you have to add me as a team member. I'm like, okay, so I upgraded my Canva to Teams, which is another like $200 or something. And she's like, oh, I actually can't do that. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, you just cost me money.
Yeah.
I was mad. I was like, don't you ever tell me you can do something that you can't actually do ever again.
Interesting.
I was mad.
Well, it's interesting that AI, that's kind of along the lines of how it will like
make up
hallucinate.
Answers. Yes.
It'll hallucinate. So you do have to double check it.
Oh, for sure.
But I find that like when you're
don't tell me
asking
you can do something
questions, I know
that you can't do.
Well, that's the difference between a chat, like the question and answer, and then the agentic chats. ChatGPT is not agentic. And so it cannot do tasks.
Tell me what agentic means.
Agent. Like it can actually physically do things. I can ask Calendar Derek to put something on my calendar and it'll do it. If I ask ChatGPT to put something on my calendar, it will not do it.
No, it will create like a link
a draft
to like
or a
add
link
to your
But it will actually do it. That's the difference. And so right now we're beta testing a bot that does all of this stuff and like will put transaction dates and everything on our calendar for us. I was so mad last week because I'm getting in there and beta testing. I don't know how much about this I can talk about yet, but I'm going to anyway because of my podcast. And I didn't sign an NDA, so But I went in there and I was like testing it out and I like walked into the office and I was like, I'm mad. They're like, why is it not working? I was like, no, because it's replacing all the stuff I've been building for a year and a half. And now everybody's going to get access to it in our office.
Yeah.
Because it's agentic. It can actually physically do stuff.
That is. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about in our industry, the admins, the TCs, this is going to be changing a lot of things.
It is. It's really interesting, but I don't think that it can replace the human element of those roles.
Tell me more.
Okay, let's talk from a marketing content creation side first.
Yeah,
because
somebody has to double check it.
That would be logically the first one to be replaced would be somebody or a bot who can create content. Like I said, social media Sally, right? First of all, she's not going to nail the tonality. Every piece that we put together, she is like 98% on, and we switch around 3 words and it sounds superhuman.
Okay.
But before we switch those words, it doesn't sound human.
Okay.
So I think there's that element. It has to be checked. It also has to be checked for compliance to make sure she's not saying like walking distance to something when we both know we can't say walking distance in the MLS, right? It's little things like that, which yes, we can code, but it's still not going to be perfect.
Right.
But then the actual graphic, I think that's where we're going to miss when graphics start getting really good with AI, and they will, it'll be soon. I think that's where agents are going to pump out just junk content.
Yeah.
And the like human touch element of like what's actually going to catch the eye, I don't think we can replace that.
I feel like the whole country, the world needs to pump the brakes on AI in like video creation. It's just, there's got to be some guidelines and safety.
I'm understanding that there are like becoming more and
Something
more.
like in the work. Yeah.
They are.
Because, I mean, I just think about an older generation seeing videos, and they're really, some of these AIs are really, really close to what people actually look like.
Yep.
And, you know, and political videos I'm seeing a lot of, and it's like, someone's going to think this is real.
Oh, I think
A
that's
lot of
all the
people
time.
think it's real.
Did I tell you about the jet ski video that my client thought was real?
No?
So this was maybe poor taste on my part, but when Enumclaw flooded, I made this like goofy little
Oh,
Sora. So I
yes.
made this goofy little Sora video, and it was me on a jet ski going to a listing
Yeah.
during the flood. So I made that little video,
Okay.
and I posted it online. I feel bad about it now, looking
Why?
back. I
You
don't
do?
know, because I like made a joke out of like a real, like this was impacting people's houses, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
I feel bad about it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The little AI video, it looked
People
real.
are so sensitive these days.
It's true. It looked real, and I was on a jet ski, and I was like, "Oh, just me going to a listing appointment in Enumclaw." It sounded like me.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Okay.
Yes.
I was at a listing appointment like 3 weeks later. My clients were, these were past clients of mine, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we just we're talking about you the other day to our friends over and so." We showed them that video. I can't believe you got on a jet ski in the middle of the floods, and I was like,
"Oh, that wasn't real."
that wasn't me. So people are believing it.
Yeah.
They very much are.
Especially, I mean, I feel like our industry, at least in our offices, maybe not the fully in the whole industry, but we know and we're seeing how much AI can create and how realistic it is. Even my mom, she's retired, she's a painter, and she's been using chat to like put together these ideas of like framework of what she wants to paint, right?
Yeah.
And so she's like, she'll put my boys and her like doing something, and then she'll paint it, right?
Yeah.
But because instead of painting from a picture, she like creates her own. But now she's starting to recognize how realistic these really are. And I've shown her, like, I'm like, look at this. This is fake. This is AI. I didn't really take this picture. I wasn't in this house.
Yeah.
And she's just like, really? And I want my dad to like see it too. And because, and not just their generation, like people our age, obviously.
Those clients were, our age. Yeah.
And like how I said our age, like I'm young like you.
We're going to group us together.
It is not as well known of how much in front of us, especially on social media, isn't real. Yeah. Yeah. It's scary.
It's scary.
Talk about fake news.
Yeah, right. And it's also like, we got to use it while we can. Like, while you have a one-up in
I get
the
that.
AI zone, you got to use it, but then it just moves so fast. So like what I'm seeing right now is like for the last 2 years, we've been using AI to build our captions for like social media.
Right.
I talked about how we still do, but now we human tweak it, right?
Right.
But I'm seeing agents just now starting to do that, that haven't tweaked their brand voice,
their voice,
their anything. So they've got their M dashes and they've got their, honestly, it's just great. Like that kind of phrasing that like AI does. They love to say honestly.
Honestly.
Have you seen those TikToks where it's like,
I don't do TikTok.
Okay. They're on Instagram too, where it's like, ChatGPT, I feel terrible. I like, forgot to pick up my son from school and I was late today. It's like, honestly, I just love that for you because you were living your authentic life, living in the moment.
Right?
It's just like, I don't know if we should spin that super positively. But it'll give you whatever you want. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Okay, circling. Back. The agentic AI stuff does not live in ChatGPT, and it is going to make life better and faster.
So someone like me who does not have ClickUp, how would I implement this?
Start with the baby step of what is one small task you need to get off your plate. There are agentic AIs like outside of ClickUp.
Okay.
You don't have to have a project management tool.
Okay.
Just know that you're going to be prompting it. So that's the difference. You need to start with what are your prompts and build the muscle of knowing what your prompts are. So
give me an example.
Okay, let me ask a question. What is one area of your business you wish was better, but you don't know how to do it?
My mailers.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, that's all me. Like, how
Meaning
can
the
I?
time in which you put them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you sending these like monthly? What is
It's all my events and stuff. So quarterly.
Okay. So I would start by saying,
And listings and all of that kind of stuff, but
yep.
that's different.
So I would start in there by just telling it what you do. You can use audio and tell it what you do with audio, or you can type it all in. I would recommend actually just talking to it. Literally turn on the mic and say,
Oh,
this
never
is
done
what I
that.
do. Yeah. This is what I do right now. I send mail it, ramble for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how long.
Okay.
Just ramble, tell it everything you do,
Okay.
and then say, I want you to act as an expert in the real estate marketing space and help me to actually improve my mailers.
Okay.
So, first, let it work on the system by which you are doing your mailers
Mm-hmm.
before you get into the content. I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Work on the system, make sure the system is accurate. Because if you're not getting the ROI off of it, it doesn't matter how pretty your mailers are.
Right.
Ask it then to analyze the content. So, you need to upload a couple mailers. It's going to take a look at what's actually in the mailer, if there's a call to action, if there are links, if there's anything like that. It'll give you answers if those are actually strong or if your placement's off. Like if you have the QR code in the bottom for the call to action and you need to have it in the center, it can identify that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So figure out what the system is first and then ask it, what are some tools? Do deep research in the real estate space and give me a list of 5 to 10 different tools that can actually create these for me better, faster, with minimal input.
Okay.
And it'll do the research.
You don't use Command?
I do not use Command, but I do have mailers that go out through my CRM.
Okay.
If that's where you were going with that.
Yeah. Well, because I use C2C, but I am wanting to move into my own.
Doing your own mailers.
Yeah.
So C2C.
Well, and email, like monthly newsletters and all of that, but I've leaned on that for so long.
Yep.
Then I'm like, okay, there's a whole build out.
Yeah. So what you're talking about, just for people who don't know, is you're leaning on right now what the brokerage is creating for you to send to your database. And what you're wanting to do is not do that and build it yourself.
Yeah.
So one, I would question why you want to build it yourself, because you already have leverage in this space. You don't have to answer that now, but just, you already have leverage in the space. So if it's working, don't break what's
not broken.
Don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah.
And if you are wanting to like bring it into your own, you can send mailers through Command for your entire database. I have Brivity, and so I send mine through Brivity direct.
Yeah.
But you can send them through Command the same way. You can ask ChatGPT to help you figure out how to do this in Command.
Yeah.
As well. The trick that I think people run into is they're expecting to fix all the problems in one session. You're not going to do that. You're going to spend time up front to train your AI, to ask it the right questions. Get obsessed with it. Like you would scrolling on the couch at 8 p.m. Chat GPT at 8 p.m. Like fill that time with research and like learning how to use the system.
Yeah.
Don't think of it like work. Think of it like play.
Yeah.
And like you're just trying to figure out how to do that. So let it build it for you.
That makes sense why I have dragged my feet on that, because
you're like, I want to sit down and have an outcome. You're not going to have an outcome.
Right. Well, and like exploring technology is is a big turnoff for me.
I think it is for a lot of people.
Yeah. I think I have some homework to do.
Start small. Just work on carving out 30 minutes or an hour where you can sit down and have no expectation of an end result. Your sole purpose for these 30 minutes, an hour, whatever, is just to putz around in the system, in the AI, and learn what you can. And, don't try to build anything. Just learn. Just talk to it.
Okay.
And then the next time you do it, have an outcome that you're going to like, okay, next time I know that we had this conversation, so now I'm going to build something. And do that like second step. I was running into that with Stephanie for a lot. She's like, I'm not being productive. I was like, you are. You're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning through the system. So.
Okay.
You got this.
Thanks. If you're in this season 2
or something we said hit home, follow along.
We'll see you next week.